because I'm working on a review of a couple different products right now, as I would normally do. This one here is a magnetic storage device. This one here is the P10 model here, magnetic NVMe and magnetic SSD storage. It can go up to 2,000 megabytes a second read, which is very fast. It actually comes with built-in storage, 1 terabyte, very nice, and it's going to work with MagSafe, so it's going to go on the back of my phone. Why would you want something like this? Well, it's not, there's a couple reasons why you would want something like this. First of all, on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, which I have here, you can plug this into the phone and you can record directly onto the storage. So rather than recording onto your phone, potentially, filling up your phone very fast, if you're recording videos, you can record directly onto this device here. And the other thing as well is that you can then just take this and plug it directly into your computer. Inside here, what do we get? USB-C, oh, 2 different sizes. So we have the straight style, and then we have the hook and straight style, very nice. I think I'd probably use that for my phone. Right? Yeah, it's just cleaner basically. I guess it depends on the type of phone you have, right? And that's the cute little, look at that cute little thing. Look at that little puck. That is so tiny. It's very, very small. It's like the size of a mint cookie. So that's obviously metal, because it's got to be magnetized. We have a button there, probably an indicator. Oh, it's a pressable button. What does that do? I don't know. Maybe it just turned it off. And then the storage. Pretty straightforward and clean. So that'll just stick to the back of your phone there. Where's the MagSafe section? Oh, there it is. Oh, so that's the magnetic side there, the white side. I guess to prevent, like rubbing, because this is a soft material. This is metal, obviously, right? So that soft material, that actually, you can't see, but it actually does stick over the lip there, right? So that's going to prevent that from scratching around on your phone. Such a good idea. So you can record my storage here, right? So let's just take a quick little video clip here. There's some Legos. Let's look at Legos. All right, so that's the Lego there. Okay, so that's my video. Now, if I want to take that from my phone, I don't have to necessarily use, AirDrop. I don't have a Mac. I don't use Mac infrastructure. So what I can do now is I can come in here and go into my files, right? I can go like that there. You don't see anything here. You see my iCloud drive, which I don't pay for it, so it's like nothing. And then my iPhone, right? So I have my file on there. Now, what I can do, however, is I can plug this in here, okay? You can see that there, it's popped up. Aiffro? And it's empty, obviously, right? So you go like this here, now it's empty, right? So there's a couple ways I can do this. I can come in here and I can, make new folders in that. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put AIFFRO review, like that there. So it's an empty folder, so I can create folders in here very easily. I can go back to my phone and I can move things. I can come back here and I can, test. I don't even know what this is, but I can copy it. And I can go back in here. I can use this as just standard iPhone storage, right? It's not just for, I don't want to put that in there. It's not just for whatever that was. Oh, it's a PDF. So it's not just for, videos and photos and that, right? Like I can just move files from that onto here. So it's a perfect little thing to take with you if you use your phone for a professional device. So here's a bunch of reviews and crap that here's a bunch of reviews and stuff that I've been working on. So we'll come in here. There's my little video. There's my video there with the Lego. You can see that there. That's the guy. I recorded that. Now you can go down here and you can hit export or save. Usually I go export original, unmodified originals, but if it's being finicky, sometimes you can go save the files. It just depends if your phone's going to be a pain. Go like that there, go back. It's going to automatically detect that device. Come in here. And it's fast, right? That was real fast, right? Let's come back in here. Let's get a bigger video. This is a 6-minute one, which is the one that I'm working on right now off to the side that I'm going to be using this for. So we'll go like that there. Export unmodified. We'll come in here. This will probably take more like 10 or 15 seconds. Right, here we go. Oh, that was, holy smokes, that was fast. Right, come in here. Maybe I go back like that and I grab, maybe I come back here and I grab some more, I don't know, all these reviews. So we'll go, all the reviews, 16. That's a lot of data. Let's put it in here, I guess. That's going to take longer. It's probably going to go like that. Yeah, so it's showing you, look how fast they're going. These are big files, 1 gigabyte. That was 560, 1.1, 2.9, 2.56 gigabytes. right? 72 minutes. Now, if I don't have an external device, it won't even let me record ProRes HDR, right? If I take that out, go like that. Now I want to ProRes. Nope, can't do it. Nope, can't do it. Probably because it would fill up your phone so freaking fast because the data files are huge. ProRes HDR is massive. I think even, I'll go like that there. I think even, 4K 60, which is what I normally record YouTube in, right? That there. I think if I go ProRes HDR, I think it's actually even at 1080p, which is this here 1080p. I think it's almost the same size as 4K 60 normal, right? And you can see how much nicer that looks. So that's going to be 4K. I'll go back to 4K there, right? It's fine. Right? It's nice imagery and everything. But there's definitely no HDR component to this. Hit this here. Look at that. Look at that high dynamic range. Beautiful, right? And so the other nice thing is you can see here how much time you have. So I have 72 minutes at 4K 60 HDR. That's pretty fast. So that's going to fill up that full terabyte pretty quick. That's an hour-long video, but it can really enhance your your content by going with HDR. It really makes a big difference. I recorded a few videos in just 1080p HDR, and honestly, in some cases, the 1080p HDR, ProRes HDR, looks better than 4K 60. But like it doesn't have high dynamic range, right? Like it's just like that. But look at that, you hit ProRes, it's beautiful, right? So yeah, let's take a quick little clip here of ProRes HDR because it's going to be big. We'll do it in 4K. Why not? So there's a picture, there's a little video there. We have our little bard, little elf bard. And we have our, I don't know what this guy is he a, must be a, he's too tall to be a gnome. He must be a dwarf. Druid. Okay, we're going to load up the editing software that I use here. So that's a big file there. Okay, so I'll come in here. I just reinstalled Windows, so it's not even on this computer until right now, technically. So we're coming here. Where'd that go? Oh, I closed it. So we'll come in here and we will go to the product. Remember how you can't open this with Windows? It's like, I don't know what that is. That's fine. Go like that there. And it knows what it is. Right? So this drive is fast enough, 1,000 megabytes a second, to edit off of as well, right? What I would do normally is I would make a folder in here. I would move my, ProRes data or my video files, whatever, over here, and I would edit off of them. But it's fast enough you can edit off of it here. And we'll go like that, and we'll write that. And yeah, we should be able to do this right off of the drive, technically, without any problems. Again, I wouldn't do this. I would just put it on my computer. That's just the way my brain works. Just put it on the computer, and then you can do that. But if you're in a pinch, you don't feel like doing that, or you don't have a ton of storage, right? I have a Windows machine, so I have all that storage, and I actually unplugged some stuff, but you can see here, we're just editing right off of the drive, right? This is a, it's short, but it's really big. This is gonna be a big file, right? We're taking that 3 gigabyte, 2 or 3 gigabyte file there, and we're just encoding it here. So anyways, the moral of the story is you're going to be able to edit directly off of this little drive here as well without any issues. Let's come back here and check that temperature. Fresh. Yeah, it's 23 degrees. So it's also going to run very cool. I'm shocked at how cool that runs. Let me pick it up, make sure it's not wrong. Yeah, I'm holding this in my hand right now. You can't see it on camera. It's like cold to the touch. But not least, I had to figure out that button did. I assumed it was a power button, but I wasn't sure. So I came in here and I plugged it in and I pressed it, and it actually is in fact a power button. So I pressed it, turned it off, go like that there. There it is. So there's a couple of ways you could use this. You could use it just as a file storage, right? Load your files on there, keep them on here. You can use it as a video/photo storage, record onto your phone, videos or files. Record videos or pictures on your phone, then you can offload them onto the P10 here, just move them on there. Leave them on there if need be, or unplug this, plug it into your computer and offload them that way. So it's going to work as a storage archive. It's going to work as a place that's going to work as an intermediate between your phone and your device. If you're working on video editing, photo editing, whatever, files, take them off your computer, plug this in, they're on your phone, so you can use it for files, videos, photos, whatever. And for iPhone users, it's important because it's going to allow you to actually record ProRes video. So you go like that, you turn it on. Right now it's on, or you can just leave it on, I guess, all the time. Come in here, and now I have the ability to record ProRes video when I wasn't allowed to record ProRes video. Kind of like a no-brainer for iPhone users, right? Like you could pay Apple huge amounts of money to upgrade your storage, or you could just get like the base one and just get this, right? this is actually going to cost you a lot less money, and it's going to be a lot more versatile. So very, very good product there. That one there. Very, very nice.